Meghan just dropped the biggest hint that she's done with Harry, and trust me, you're not going to want to miss this. I've got some shocking information that you won't hear anywhere else, but before I dive in, if you're not subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button. You won't regret it. Now, let's get into this. First, let's talk about a particular photo that's making waves. Just hang tight because I have some very interesting details coming from Daily Mail and other sources that you haven't heard yet. You know Jake Rosenberg, right? He's from Toronto, where Suits was filmed, and he actually followed Oprah into St. George's Chapel for Meghan and Harry's wedding. Now, here's where it gets juicy. He flew from New York to California to capture some moments, but there's a catch: we don't know when those photos were taken. I'll show you some of those pictures in a moment, but trust me, this is just the beginning. Jake has known the Sussexes for years and was supposedly there when Harry and Meghan's love story kicked off. He was in the picture even before she met Harry. So, what do you think happened back then? Was there something more than just friendship? We're left to wonder. But wait, it gets better. Jake also attended the London wedding and was photographed entering St. Joseph Chapel with Oprah. Recently, he visited Harry and Meghan's mansion in Montecito for a photo shoot to launch a lifestyle and cooking brand. He snapped a series of photos of the Duchess of Dish Soap with her children. Yeah, those invisible children everyone's talking about. The Duchess, now 43, was seen posing for a selfie with Rosenberg, where she had both hands on his shoulders. This cozy moment happened just this past weekend, and it's all coming from Daily Mail. Now, take a look at some of the pictures and listen to what they're saying. Dan Wooden dropped a bombshell, saying, "I noticed Jake Rosenberg is back in Meghan's life. I wonder how Prince Harry feels about her working with a man she has history with." It's a stark contrast, isn't it? Harry's cut off from his friends, but Meghan's chilling with her past flings. And let's be real, when was the last time we saw Meghan pose like this with Harry? This new selfie raises eyebrows. And here's the kicker: Jake Rosenberg and Meghan have some history. The question is, what's his wife thinking about this newfound closeness? Brittany, this is juicy stuff. It's a total double standard. Meghan gets to keep her male friends from the past, while Harry has been isolated from his connections. It's crazy. We've seen the intimate photos of Meghan with Nacho, and honestly, I wasn't shocked. This is typical yacht girl behavior. The problem is the nature of these relationships. The only time you see this kind of intimacy is when someone is trying to publicly declare their feelings. And when I say feelings, it's definitely not platonic. Neil Sean chimed in, calling this a bombshell, and mentioned that Meghan feels more comfortable with Jake than anyone else. This isn't just a relic of the past, it's actively happening now. The consensus is that it's more than friendship. Let's talk about Harry for a second. He's cut off from everyone, and Meghan's keeping her relationships intact. She hasn't changed her life one bit, while Harry has had to completely change his to fit into her world. It's a glaring double standard. This isn't healthy. There's no reason someone should have to sever ties with their family and friends to please their partner. Meghan continues working with Jake, and honestly, it's not surprising. She's someone who thrives on keeping connections, while Harry is left with no choice but to conform to her world. His friends are now her friends, and he's trapped in that dynamic. Now, let's delve even deeper into this situation. What does this mean for their marriage? Are they on the verge of a split? You have to consider the pattern here. Harry has been increasingly isolated from his past life, and that can't be good for his mental health. Meanwhile, Meghan is out there, cozying up to old friends, making connections, and seemingly living her best life. How does that make Harry feel? Imagine waking up every day knowing that your partner is maintaining close ties with people from their past, people they've had romantic connections with. It's bound to breed insecurity and jealousy, especially when you're already feeling cut off from your own support system. Harry has lost so much to be with Meghan, and it seems like she's not making the same sacrifices. You can't help but wonder if this is part of a larger pattern. Harry's friends have commented on how he's changed since being with Meghan. They've expressed concern about how he's distanced himself from those who care about him. And who can blame them? It's a classic case of one partner exerting control over the other, and honestly, it's concerning. We've seen how Meghan has managed her public image, often portraying herself as the victim in various narratives. But what about Harry? Is he simply going to accept being sidelined, while Meghan reigns supreme in her world? And let's talk about the media. The tabloids are buzzing with this new development. They're eating it up, and you know they'll continue to dig deeper. With every new photo and every new story, the speculation will grow. Will Harry confront Meghan about her past relationships? Will he express his discomfort? Or will he remain quiet, hoping it'll all just blow over? This is a defining moment for Harry. He's at a crossroads, and the choices he makes now will shape the future of his relationship with Meghan. Is he going to stand up for himself and voice his concerns, or will he continue to let Meghan dictate the terms of their relationship? As we watch this unfold, it's crucial to keep an eye on how this plays out in the public eye. The way they handle this situation could either strengthen their bond or drive a wedge between them. So, what do you think? Are we looking at a double standard in their relationship? Is Meghan's behavior with Jake Rosenberg crossing a line, or is it just part of her maintaining her connections? If you want to keep up with all the latest updates on this saga, join our channel membership, subscribe, and support my channel. We'll be back with more on this drama. Until next time.